All right, so for this trick, I'm going to need the 4 aces out of the deck. However, I am going to let the spectator find them for me. So can you do me a favor and just cut the deck into 4 roughly equal piles, kind of like a quarter size like this. So I would let the spectator do the rest by themselves. So they cut 1, 2, 3, 4 piles over here. Let me just go ahead and rearrange these over here so that they're all in camera. However, even though you cut these piles yourself, I believe you actually cut to the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, just like that. All right, so here's how this works. You're gonna wanna take the 4 aces out of the deck before you start the trick and just set them on top. This will be your preparation. And then an extra step of preparation will be for you to get a break on about a quarter of the deck from the bottom. So just break off about a quarter from the bottom, and then you're going to take the top 2 cards, which will be the first 2 aces. Those will go on top of that pile, and then now you will hold a pinky break right above those cards. So once you have this, now you're ready to start the trick. So you can go up to your spectator, spread the cards and say, for this trick, we're gonna use the 4 aces. However, I want you to find them for me. So can you do me a favor and just cut about a quarter of the deck like this, and you will give an example of what to do. However, you're just going to release all the cards from your break. So you're gonna transfer this to a thumb break, basically drop everything below the thumb like this. Just drop that pile on the table and say, can you just cut the rest of the deck into little piles just like this? So they will go ahead and do this themselves now. They will cut about a quarter from the bottom like this, and then another quarter from the bottom, so that there are 4 piles total. All you have to do now is take the first and last pile, or whichever pile has the aces, just keep track of whichever pile is the original top half of the deck, and then whichever pile was the original bottom half of the deck. Take those 2 piles and place them on the sides like this, and then take the other 2 piles and place them on the vertical ends like this. This will put you in the position for the card production, which looks like this. You're going to now snap your fingers over the piles, and then you're going to cross your 2 hands over and grab the top 2 cards of the side piles. You're going to flip them over and place them on top of the vertical piles like this. And then you're going to reach over again to the side piles by crossing your hands, grabbing the top 2 cards, flipping them over, and then uncrossing your hands and placing them on the side piles. So as you can see in slow motion, you are only grabbing cards from these 2 piles, but the fact that you place the piles face up on top of these kind of gives the illusion that the aces came from all 4 different piles. And the action of you crossing your hands also adds to the misdirection and will make the effect a little bit harder to backtrack. But yeah, it's a super visual production. It looks amazing, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this one.